a good one. It was a good one. It was a bare knuckle fight. Two teams just going at it for 40 minutes. I think that my guys, they played their butts off. They gave me everything they had, and I can't be more proud of them. And I say that all the time, but I mean it every time I say it. I cannot be more proud of them through all of the battles that we've been through and all the screaming that I do and the moaning and all those things that I do with these guys. They continue to fight. And the day we were in a position to win this game. We're in a position to win this game, and it just got away from us. At the end, it got away from us. And we were beat by a veteran team, solid players, good players at every position. And they didn't lose anything when they came off the bench with guys. They stayed afloat or even got better when they came off the bench with guys. So that's a formidable team right there. That's a team that can do some things in the rest of this tournament. Though I would like them to be on the other side of this podium and me be talking about, us going to another place. But you have to take your hats off to those guys. But I keep my head off of my guys because I'm more proud of them than anything.
Questions for Ben and Jimmy?
Hi, Ben. Guys, good job on the game today. Unfortunately, you fell a little short, but my question is for you, Ben. You're a very good scorer, and you scored 20 today, led all scorers. And I guess my question is, as a freshman, what do you tell yourself when you go out there and you're playing against, like you said, a veteran team, teams that are typically bigger than you guys? Dallas Joyner is a very big guy. What do you tell yourself to get your nerves down before you play the game, if you even think about it at all?
Well, I don't think it's a case of nerves, but just trying to prepare my mind for the game, like try to see it plays through my head before it happened and stuff like that, and try to get my teammates involved before I start looking for my shot.
For Jimmy, Coach said, you felt like you guys were in position to win and it got away from you. Where do you feel like the game got away?
I think turnovers and our defense. We slacked up a little bit. They went on a run close to the end of the game, and that's why I think it really got away from us. We were consistent with keeping the game close throughout the entire game, but that run they had widened the gap, and I think that's where it got away.
And for Ben, it seemed like they did a pretty good job of keeping you guys from getting looks in the paint or scoring in the paint. How much do you think was just the fact that they were just stronger, or was it a matter of you guys not being as aggressive as you should have been?
Well, we're definitely a very big team. I mean, I saw that they were trying to crowd the paint a lot and make us shoot threes. So I mean, it was tough to get inside. So we kind of relied on our jump shots more this game.
Any other questions for Jimmy or Ben? Thanks a lot, guys. With questions for Coach Macon.
Before you ask a question, let me answer that last question on Wednesday. I went to those guys, leave them to answer that last question for them. I'm going to tell you what I see on the coach. But I'm not on the floor. They were crowding the paint. And I think that was a great coaching job. Me, I want you to force the ball in there. Just go ahead and drive it in there and knock some heads down and do those kind of things. But I don't play. And you see how a freshman sees the game. He sees the game like a coach sees it a lot of times. He's out there on the floor, and he understands that they're crowding the paint. I can't dive in there. I can't go and force my way in there because I may get a foul. And the other guys around him see it as well. But as a coach, you want them to be forceful in there at times and make somebody foul you and make the referees call fouls because it was happening on the other end as well. The discrepancy in points in the paint were something. We hit shots today. We kept this game close today. We kept it right where we needed it. And in basketball, you have a game of runs. I was trying to get 2 runs every time they got their 1 run. And we did it for the most part. And then they got a run at the end of the game. we couldn't sustain it, you know, by keeping it close and getting the lead. The lead was at 6 at one time. We were up 5, and then they got the lead back, and it was up to 6, and they went up to 10 because we had the foul. We had the foul and put them on the line, and hopefully they were missing shots. Then we came down and hit 2 trays, and then we missed one, and then we had the foul again. But once again, how he sees the game, that's not freshman maturity. That's basketball IQ and maturity. It has nothing to do with age. And he sees it that way. I say to myself sometimes, he'll make a great teacher of this game because he sees things much different than other guys that play it. And he's a big man. He sees the game not as slow as Larry Bird, but sometimes like Larry Bird, that is a compliment within itself. You know, Larry is a legend in that, you know, he's a legend in that sense that he saw the game in slow motion. This kid has an inkling of that in the way he sees things on the floor. And why can't you be proud? I'm proud of this guy, man. Y'all don't tell him that. I gotta make sure I keep my foot in it.